Hi everyone, I'm Nirali Patel and I'm the Main Street Director for the City of Monroe.
Hi, my name is Dre Evans and I'm co-owner here at Head Mechanix Grooming Lounge.
And I'm Kerrico Holmes, co-owner of Head Mechanix Grooming Lounge as well.
And today we are in Head Mechanix in Downtown Monroe and we're going to find out how they made it. So y'all tell me real quick, why Head Mechanix? Where did that name come from?
If you know, you know. Come mess around and find out.
Well, we came up with the name one day. We were brainstorming because we pride ourselves on fixing bad haircuts.
Oh.
We repair all haircuts.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh, that's so smart.
Rico, how long I've been going to you? About
about 7 years now.
Years?
Yeah.
Back when you was over on 165.
Yeah.
Looks a lot different from the first day you walked in here.
Yeah, man. We had naked wall, 2 chairs, a couple of booths. That was about it.
And I love the fact that people don't pay attention to the little details when you say head mechanic.
Toolbox.
Toolbox is the whole 9. Well, Rico, what excites you about downtown and some of the changes you've seen since you've been here?
When we first moved here, wasn't that much traffic. And now that businesses are booming and we have residential living down here, you know, we're seeing a lot of foot traffic and just happy people walking by every day.
You came in at a time when, there wasn't a lot going on here. And it's been a big boom in the last, honestly, 5 since you've been here. Yeah. What made you want to come down here then?
Growing up, we always came downtown to get our haircut. It just only made it right to look downtown first instead of other areas of town. And there's a lot of barbershops in town also, so you don't want to be 2-3 blocks or right next door to another barbershop. You want to make your own.
The Rico barber culture, right?
Okay.
What do you think it's important for our viewers to know about the experience they get when they come here at Head Mechanix?
We like to send people out of here with a smile on their face. They're having a bad day, of course, a great haircut, and you know, it lasts for a week or 2. So we just love what we do, and we love talking to the people and having our mayor come in and get fresh.
So Rico, you've been in this spot for 5 years, and I know Head Mechanix has been in existence for around 7. What made you get into this role, into being a barber?
I've always cut hair from, teenager up until now, but I never thought I would be in a shop, cutting hair. But this was the way I knew how to support my family, so I just chose barbering after leaving the workforce.
There was something that you knew that you could do and you could fall back on. You have people that are coming in here weekly, every 2 weeks, whatever that looks like for them on a regular basis. Like, you've built up a clientele and a loyal customer base because you know what you're doing.
Right.
Can you talk a little bit about that process of like what that looked like for you? Because it isn't just you woke up one day and you're like, I'm going to be a barber. There's so much that goes into this.
Most barbers, they do an apprenticeship, but I went to school. That course is 1,500 hours. After that, I just stuck with it. I gave it my all. I just stayed grounded, built my clientele up, gained the trust of a lot of dignitary people that come see me. So I just built a name for myself with some clippers in my hand and shears. That's all I can tell you.
Who's the coolest person that you've gotten to cut hair for, not including Mayor?
I got a 1-year-old that just left here. He might be the coolest client that I got.
A 1-year-old?
Yeah.
Was he freaking out?
He only cried once when I first cut his hair. Other than that, he's been sitting there the whole time.
He really good hair. I want to meet this kid. So much has to happen behind the scenes for you to be where you are today and for this place to be successful, because it isn't just you coming in and opening a door. You have to do so much every single day to get people to keep coming back through the doors, to establish like a loyal clientele list. It's not just going to school and getting your hours and doing your apprenticeship.
You have to get people to come sit in your chair. You just have to have that code of conduct in the shop and out of the shop. It's a lot to go in it.
Being a barber is a necessary trade. We all need somebody to cut our hair, to do those things. But there's a lot of misconceptions that go into, working in the trade. What are some misconceptions that you see and that you try to combat, and like things that you want to convey?
The misconception of being a barber is you work for yourself. Technically, you don't work for yourself. You work for the clients that sit in your chair. Barbering is what you put into it. And whatever you put into it, of course, you're going to get back and gain more. Some barbers, like to leave the shop and go do whatever, just to have that freedom. But if you're not playing it in the shop like you should be, You can miss walk-ins. Sometimes your appointments leave. If you're late, you just held to a higher standard being a barber if you're not prompt. It's a lot that could be a misconception of being a barber, but those are the important factors to me because I've experienced that being on that side and also being a client of several barbers in the city. You just got to stay planted and make it work for you.
Okay, so you and Rico have been working alongside each other with Head Mechanix for 7 years now, so business partners and co-owners. How did y'all find each other? Like, how did you make this relationship and create this business together?
We found each other through barbering. Once we met by working together at a first shop, that where I began at. When you work with someone and you share, certain things alike, you build a bond together, and that's what brought us close together because we value the same things in this profession.
Okay, awesome. What made you also want to be down here?
Because believe it or not, downtown has a lot to offer. What it brought us was a more diverse clientele. We were able to meet the different people from all different walks of life. And we wanted to be somewhere where we can prosper, where we can grow, as barbers and as well as this business.
Awesome, thank you. What's like the coolest thing that you've done when somebody's come in and said like, I want this?
I would say some of my designs. I am known pretty much for a lot of my designs. And I have some of my work displayed on the display wall right behind you. Yeah, I'd say some of the coolest things, like the design in the young lady's hair, the heart is actually on the move. I would say that's some of the coolest things that I've done. It's kind of hard to pinpoint everything because we've done so much.
Do you think you could do a unicorn?
Oh, absolutely.
On this guy?
Absolutely.
Yes.
If you
said yes.
Let me do it.
He said yes.
I don't think he'll allow me to do it.
Who is your coolest client?
My coolest client. I love the little guys. I love the little guys.
Y'all have the same answer.
Yeah, I just love the little guys. I have one particular little guy that goes to sleep every haircut, and he just makes it so easy. It's amazing. He goes to sleep, but he holds his head still and in the upright position the entire time.
He's a much better client than I am.
And he wears a mohawk.
He wears a mohawk?
He wears a mohawk.
How old is he?
I believe he's 7.
He's probably the coolest 7-year-old in his class.
Oh, absolutely. And he loves soccer.
Okay,
he's an awesome soccer
We got to
player.
meet this kid. That's the next Made It in Downtown Monroe. What made you want to be a barber?
Growing up, I've always been good with my hands. I believe there was nothing that I couldn't do with my hands. And it's just the idea of servicing someone, doing the best job that you can possibly do, and them being satisfied and just love the outcome of what you're able to do for them. Some people, I get to use my creativity to give them something that they never even thought of.
It's the best of both worlds. You can be creative, but also have like those clients that are going to come in for something specific. So it's like you're not having a second guess. You're ready to go.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Head Mechanix, for having us here today to do our 3rd shoot of Made It in Downtown Monroe. Remember that this is basically the 6 Flags of Downtown Monroe. Free rides are available on this chair. Make sure to follow Head Mechanix on social. It's literally how it's spelled on the wall.
Book an appointment today.
See you soon.
Bye!
Bye.
I know that you guys have an open space right here at Head Mechanix, and you're going to be taking on, another barber or barberess, whatever the female version of that is. So I brought my things. I'm here to say that I can start right now. My only stipulation is that I can put glitter on the walls.
You can start immediately.
Yeah, I can start now. Immediately.
Start immediately.
So yeah, that's a yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because the best ability is availability.
I can't make that up, folks. Come join Head Mechanix.